Welcome to the Life's Necessities and Luxuries radio show. Today, our host, Dawn Marie Nat'l, your life's commodities broker, will bring you fashion, beauty tips, business acumen, teach you where to find the life's greatest necessities and the finest luxuries. Now, here's Dawn Marie.
Hey there, it's Dawn Marie Nat'l, your host for this episode of Life's Necessities and Luxury. It's going to be a necessity. And we're going to talk about something that most of us dread talking about. It's a very touchy subject, and no one wants to talk about these things, but today is National Estate Planning Awareness Week, and I wanted to talk about these things because I've had my parents die. I was 22 when I lost my mom, and I was 27 when I lost my dad, and so I was fairly young, but being my siblings are much, much older than me, they're like 16 years older than me. But it winds up that I, as the baby, wind up doing all of the, handling the finances and the arrangements and making sure that, that my siblings got the life insurance that my dad had left for them. And he had worked for the city of New York, so he had some different kind of pension things that were, going out to the kids and different things like that. So, but it was really a lot of red tape because you're dealing with the city and you're dealing with all these different things, and you just lost your loved one, and you're very upset and you're very traumatized, and now you got to deal with all this BS stuff, which is this paperwork stuff. There are 4 estate planning documents you should have in place right now, and it's regardless of your age, your health, or how much money you have. So one of the first things is having a durable power of attorney. And what that means is that, someone can actually act on your behalf and handle, any kind of financial matters in the event that you become physically incapable or mentally incapable as well. And the person that you choose can actually pay for your expenses or, look over any kind of investments you might have and even file taxes for you. And directive, for instance, there are 3 different ones that you can have. 1 is a living will, 2 is a healthcare proxy, and 3 is a do not resuscitate order, also known as a DNR. And a living will, it means that you decline certain medical care, even if it means that you can die in the process, but you're making this choice. And a living will only takes effect under certain circumstances, such as if you're terminally ill. And again, you have to check your state because some states don't acknowledge that. Number 2 is the healthcare proxy, which allows you to appoint someone to actually make the medical decisions for you in the event that you're unable to do that yourself. And number 3 is a do not resuscitate order, or a DNR, which is also known as a DNR. And it's your directive to the medical personnel so that they know if you go into cardiac arrest, they should not resuscitate you. And then you also want to have number 3 as a will. And that's going to instruct everything that you want in case you have guardianship or anyone, whatever you want to give away and, bequeath to someone else. And in your will, you can name an executor to manage and settle your estate, and you can appoint a legal guardian that can care for your children, which is really, really important if you do have children. If you don't have a will, it's so crucial to have something in place. And a will is a formal legal document that is filed with the court, and eventually it may become part of the public record. The 4th item is a letter of instruction. This is just a letter that you instruct to say, please follow blah, blah, blah in my will. And so that's it. I didn't want to bring this up, but I feel like it's really, really important because I know when you don't want to do something, it's so easy to put stuff aside and say, I'm going to do it. But I just want you to feel proactive. And when you do these things, I think we can actually feel like we have this sense of this major thing that we've been putting off for so long. You finally do it, and you can rest peacefully knowing, okay, if something, God forbid, happens to me, things are taken care of. You definitely want to get prepared and have everything in place. Thank you so much. If you like this episode, please share it, and be sure to stop at www.lifesnecessities lifesnecessitiesandluxuries.com and sign up for the Ultimate Travel Guide. And also, when you sign up there, I have some new things that are coming down the pike that are going to be launching soon, so I want you to be the first ones to know about it. I have a new book coming out and a couple of online courses, so I really would love it if you sign up there, and then I can stay in touch with you, and you won't miss any episodes in the future. If you like this episode, please subscribe and tell your friends about it. This is an ad-free podcast, and I really appreciate any kind of love that you can offer. So remember to live peacefully, happily, lovingly, successfully, necessarily, and luxuriously. Until the next time, namaste.
If you like what you hear, tell someone. If you like what you hear, be a dear and pass it on. Don't forget to stop at our website, www.lifesnecessitiesandluxuries.com, for more tips, tricks, tutorials to live a very necessary and luxurious life.